Hello and welcome to this general collective reading for Libra. All right, Libra, so let's just get right on into it. Thank you so much for your patience. It's taking me a little bit longer to get all of the zodiacs done. I had to take a little bit of a break, and I just really appreciate that you guys have all been so patient with me while I got to your reading. And how interesting, because the card that I'm actually kicking off your reading with is 𝐅𝐞𝐦𝐢𝐧𝐢𝐬, who is the goddess of time. And what I'm hearing is that there is this sense of pressure when it comes to time right now. It's like time is running out, or I don't have enough time, or this is such bad timing. So really, let's jump right on into that, because that's what's happening. There's a sense of urgency. It's like there's a sense of urgency on your part, and Spirit is suggesting, this is card number 22, that might resonate for you, but we have the Deer. Spirit is suggesting that you go gently, that you slow down, that you not make any decisions while you're in this energy that you're currently in. Okay, so it could be something like you're maybe there was like a big thing happening at work and you're now considering leaving. Well, right after a big thing at work is not necessarily the best time for you to leave with that impulse reaction. Okay, so what I'm picking up from Spirit is whatever major decision you are sitting with and trying to make, or forcing yourself or pushing yourself to make, ease up. Give yourself some time, give yourself some grace. A part of the reason that it's feeling so uncomfortable is because making impulsive and rushed decisions is not in your Libra nature. Libra has to take their time because they like things to be balanced and harmonized and fair. And there's something about the speed in which you're trying to do things right now that is actually incongruent with who you are on a soul level. Okay, so that's what we're starting off with. I actually am picking up that I'm to stay with this deck that I was using, which is, I believe, the Wisdom of Avalon. But the other thing that I want to mention, this 𝐅𝐞𝐦𝐢𝐧𝐢𝐬 card is card number 3. The Deer is card number 22, which breaks down to a 4. So there is something progressive happening in your life right now, Libra. It might be with a Leo, is what Spirit just said. Maybe your boss is a Leo, your partner's a Leo, one of your kids could be a Leo. All right. And Spirit, we have the Eagle. Spirit is with you. Spirit has not left you. And you're actually being called to start to make decisions from the higher perspective, to lean into your spiritual support team. Now, they're going to be there to guide you and to offer you insight and downloads, but they're not going to make the decision for you. This is on you. The course, the path, the way forward is one of your choosing. Okay, and I am picking up, my words as I was saying, it's a course of your choosing, or whatever the phrase was. I felt like every single word was coming out at a snail's pace, while simultaneously I'm trying to push them out very fast. And that's indicative of your energy. There's, I'm hearing again, like time is of the essence. You have put a deadline on yourself, and it's time to ease up on that internal deadline, or that, or even if it is something that, and this is possible for you, to ask for an extension. You don't make your best decisions when you're under pressure, and the deadline is the pressure for you in this instance. The Eagle is also card number 9. Spirit isn't saying that has any kind of significant meaning, but I did want to mention that since I've already shared the numbers on the other 2 cards. They took me back to my goddess deck. Okay, and we have card number 14, 𝐿, who is wise leadership. She is in charge, she is in control, and she's also taking others and responsible for others on the journey. So making this rash decision, or making this impulsive, quick, speedy choice to move forward, it's going to impact more than just you. And there are people that are watching you and kind of taking notes, you're a role model, you're a mentor, you're a guide, you're, well, a leader, and you do have people who are watching you and who you are setting an example for. So, and that's not to add pressure to you. You're already aware of this, you already know. And in fact, these people looking to you is part of that pressure, I think. It's like, I have to make a decision for them. So in general, ease up. Show people what's possible when instead of making fast decisions, you take your time with it. We live in a world that wants that quick and instant gratification, and that's just not for you, Libra. I mean, you know your energy, you know I'm speaking truth there, right? Like fast decisions rarely serve you, to be honest. But that's hard on the rest of the world who does want the fast choice, who doesn't care so much about making everybody happy, who doesn't take into consideration everybody's feelings, but you do. And that's a part of your nature. That's a part of your magic, that you care so deeply for everybody, right? So let's go ahead and get some tarot. Let's see what action steps you are being guided to take. And please do let me know how this resonates. Even just hitting the thumbs up button. It's a great way to support free tarot and oracle readings here on YouTube, if that feels aligned. Okay, so I got 3 cards. I was going to say 6 cards. I got 3 cards. We're starting with a 6. Let me just add them up. Okay, this is giving me a little bit of information about the scenario that you are in. So we have the 6 of air. This is, or 6 of swords. This is all about easing into more peaceful times, more pleasant energy. So if things are feeling really chaotic, which I'm feeling they're very chaotic for you right now, just know that there is an end to that you are moving into calmer times, gentler waters. You are also, it might feel like maybe you're not, but you are progressing on your path and with whatever this situation is. One of the suggestions that Spirit has for you with this 6 of air is to take a trip. Now, for some of you, this is the message coming in is taking a trip down memory lane. Okay, it might be looking through old photo albums. It might be really reflecting. One of the things that I love to do, especially when you're in the heart of healing something or changing patterns, I love to revisit my journals. I always see like where I was, and there's times where I'm like, oh, I can't believe I made that decision, and Spirit is saying that will really serve you right now, okay? But Spirit really does want you to know taking your time with this decision doesn't delay the outcome. That's a very clear message coming in. It's like, it could hit me, like it's a very forceful, big message, okay? It doesn't delay the outcome. The outcome is I'm hearing like the outcome is the outcome, okay? So, I like this energy. I know it feels uncomfortable right now, but good things are coming. And I kind of feel like you're already sensing that and you're already tuning into that. But when you get back into this pattern of, I need to decide, I need to make a choice, it knocks you out of that vibe. Okay. In the center of your tarot cards, I have the 2 of Waters. So that does lead me to believe that this is indeed a relationship that you're having to make a decision on. It could be like a, do I stay or do I go? It could be like, do we kind of stay with the commitment level that we're at, or do we want to, move forward? Or do we want to, I'm hearing like lock it in or like lock it down. Or perhaps it's like, I'm really enjoying this casual situation. I don't necessarily want to see other people, but I don't want to take it any further right now. There's pressure to make choices and to make decisions, but you kind of are like, I would really rather take my time, and I really think you owe it to yourself. And I think you owe it to yourself to take your time when and where you can, okay? But I do feel like this is something to do with a relationship. 2 of Water, I mean, I'm going to go ahead and say it's a romantic partnership that we're looking at right here, because 2 of Water is very like divine feminine, divine masculine union and all that stuff. Now, it does say a relationship that continues to grow closer, but underneath that it says forgiveness. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to pick up on that. I don't know if the mic will pick up on that, but a car just went like flying past. As I said, forgiveness. You can't skip this step. Forgiving yourself, forgiving others. Even when you think sometimes that you've forgiven yourself or you've forgiven others, it's like it comes up and it's so raw and you can feel that anger almost as though you're still in the situation. And Spirit really wants you to, I'm hearing again, take your time with that. Take your time with the forgiveness process. Do it in layers rather than coming in and, Libra, I love you so much. Because it's like, rather than saying, I'm going to forgive this person for everything they've done across time, space, and dimension, just be like, I'm going to forgive this person for one simple action. and start there. Small steps, slow steps are going to serve you really well with whatever's happening in this connection, okay? And then I have the Three of Fire. I'm sorry about the glare, y'all. Okay, so Three of Fire is positive energy. It's abundance. And it's also a call to make some long-term plans for yourself. So I do feel like within your long-term plan, and this is kind of, it's almost like coming full circle for you with this person or this dynamic or this connection does have an impact on your long-term plan. But I am feeling specifically, take your time with this individual or this connection while still setting yourself up for the future or for what you want. All right, I'm going to get a couple cards I'm going to get another card for you. Now it does say also, and I might have shared this already, that things look very good. Have patience at this time. So go into that inner compass and really connect and say, like, do I sense energetically things getting better? And many of you, obviously you're going to take it if it resonates, but many of you are going to say, yes, I do. Trust that feeling. Trust your feeling over what's manifesting in 3D. Okay. And also trust yourself to start, trust in the messages, trust in your worth. Trust in your worthiness to make long-term plans for yourself, regardless of what's going to happen with this situation. Because the long-term plans that you have for yourself are going to set you up in general for elevating your vibration, for operating at a higher frequency. And then it's kind of like anything can happen here. And they're just saying like anything could happen as in, I mean, it might work out, or it might work out and you'd be like, yeah, no, I'm not interested. Or like, no, thanks. Like, I've outgrown you, or like I went through a glow up, so you're going to have to glow up too. Sorry. But that's the vibe here. All right, let me get one more. Yes. All right, so we have, she's one of my favorite cards in this deck, Anna, Grandmother of Jesus. If you haven't checked out Claire Hartsong's books, her channeled works on Anna, or oh gosh, you should. I can't even talk about it. I get so excited. But seeding the light, laying foundations, and the divine plan. So yeah, there's a plan at play here. There's a plan. Yeah, they're saying like it's a plan. There's a plan at play here, and it's going to require a epic trust fall into the arms of the divine. And if you can trust the divine with maybe the journey of this other person exclusively, like wash your hands of it if you can. I know all too well what a challenge that can be, and focus on your long-term plans. It's gonna be so good. When you focus on your long-term plans, you're actually laying the foundation for everything that you want in your life. Maybe this person, maybe somebody else, maybe just you enjoying you and your life. But the call is, and I often get it and I often share it, it's focus on yourself. Let source, let the God of your understanding handle everybody else. You have people that you are absolutely responsible for. Maybe you're a parent, maybe you're responsible for your parents, but for now, focus on you and what you want, with or without this connection, okay? I just said not to trigger anybody, but it's like this connection's a little bit of a crapshoot right now. Like it could go well and it could not go well. The thing, like, where do you want to place your energy? Where do you want to place your bet? On this connection or on yourself? And then there was like nothing. All right, guys. So that to me though, I mean, I've gotten messages like that and then connections have worked out. Friendships, partnerships, stuff like that has worked out. The point is not, does the relationship work or not? The point is, where are you putting your energy? Where are you putting your focus? All right. So Libra, that's what I have for you. Again, please let me know how it resonates in the comments. And I'm sending so much love to you, and I'm sending some like nice, slow, like, I kind of feel like I want to recommend a weighted blanket. I recently got one. Not to digress, I am going to sign off, but it helps slow me down. When I get anxious or when I start like speeding ahead, I like wrap myself up in the blanket, and it's very grounding. It's very, if I can't get outside, it also earths me as well. So something like that. Find ways to get anchored. Find ways to slow yourself down. All right. I love you again, and I will see you for your next reading. Okay. Bye.